Hello guys, this is Dzemael Darkhold? I can't remember the name, sorry about this. On the way down to the phase 1 fights, there's blue crystals, and if you look around you'll see these purple rings. You'll see a big eye flying around, and what he basically does is large splash damage as he goes. So make sure that as you're fighting the mobs you're staying in these circles. And if you look at the top of your screen, underneath your buffs area, you'll see a crystal veil, and it reduces the damage from the eye.
And here comes the eye.
Like so. Hello KDS, this is the first fight in Dzemael Darkhold. What we're going to do is we're going to follow Zaint into the beams of light. Once again, as you can see at the top, have a buff. Basically what will happen is as these lights go out, there'll be 2 mobs that spawn as well. And we just follow Zaint now to the next crystal light, or AoE purple light on the floor. Make sure as normal you do actually kill the ads ASAP. And just remember to, whoever's tanking at the time, make sure they pull them back into the actual AoE on the floor. Okay, as you can see now, the actual beam, the AoE on the floor and the light has gone out, so we need to follow Zaint round to the next one. Wherever that may be, over here.
Over here.
Slight detour. Okay, once again rinse and repeat, kill the ads, make sure you're in the circle as you're killing them to avoid the massive damage from the eye. Right, light's gone out, we need to move to the next area. Once again following Zaint. Make sure you do keep out of the cones, they do quite a lot of damage. Okay, moving on to the next one.
I'll sleep them.
Move him.
Can't we just kill it?
Nope,
He's
it's
invulnerable.
Right, basically, as you can see, he's actually invulnerable when he's not in the light. So there's pretty much no point trying to damage him, even though he's at that little health. Once again, avoid the cones on the floor. And there we go. Hey guys, this is the second phase of Dzemael Darkhold. As you can see around us, there's loads of orange crystals. Now, as you've just seen on the floor, these do explode. So just make sure that as you're going up to the second boss, you keep out of the AoE of these. They do quite a lot of damage. Okay guys, this is also in the second phase of Dzemael Darkhold. As you'll see, Zent is now taxing a Bone Nyx, which is a frog. This will do a knockback, as you'll see shortly, as it happens to Zent. Like so. Now just be careful as you're going near ledges with lower floors, because they will knock you over. Hey guys, this is the second boss in Dzemael Darkhold. As you can see, we are facing someone called the True Lord. This guy in phase 1 will do an AoE front cone and an AoE back cone. That's the back cone as you just saw. Try not to stand in it like I just did. And that's the AoE front cone. Coming up to phase 2, you'll see these trolls on the cliffs. They are invulnerable, you cannot do anything about it. As you can see on the floor, they are starting to throw rocks down. You'll see the orange cones. Now after they've done this, they'll randomly throw rocks at people. Unfortunately, you can't do anything about this either, so you just need to make sure your healer, and if your DPS have any healing spells, they keep everyone topped up. Okay, now as it increases, you'll notice the AoE on the floor for a lot longer. You need to make sure you're not in anyone else's movement, otherwise you will get hit from their AoE bombardments. Just make sure you keep out of them, make sure you're constantly moving on that fight.
I'm dead again.
Dead as well. Third phase, the AoE stands on the floor for a lot longer. Stays on the floor for a lot longer. You just need to make sure you keep moving at this stage. Now Zane and Azzy are alive. They should be able to do this.
Shit.
Hey guys, we're on the third boss in Dzemael Darkhold. This guy's called Betrayal. He will, in phase 1, he will do an AoE around him, which is a big blue AoE. And it will also randomly hit a member of the group with something called Grim Cleave. Now coming up shortly will be phase 2. Basically means that he becomes invulnerable, as you'll soon see. As he is now, and he goes towards a crystal. Now what we do is we wait to see who gets the mark. So Prom, for example, has the mark, so the rest of us will go kill the corrupted crystal. As Prom moves away from us as 180 degrees, and basically make sure the line of attack, very similar to Titans, doesn't hit us.
I have it. That makes no sense.
Yeah, he's up.
Move away, guys, from the AoE. Azzy, can you heal, please? Okay, this is just basically a rinse and repeat fight. So he'll move to the next crystal and do the same again. If you can save your limit break for phase 3, do so, because that's when the real damage will come. Okay. Crystal's up. We need to wait to see who has it, as we're doing. I have it, so I'm facing 180 degrees from everyone as they go and kill the corrupted crystal. Now, if there is a chance that he does switch randomly within this, we will obviously switch over and someone else will take my place. Okay, Zane now has it, so Zane is now running away. And I will take Zane's spots to damage. Okay, as you can see, Zane is bringing him back into an area where he's away from everyone, and it's only myself and Zane being hit. Okay, going into the middle. Now he's targeting a crystal. Once again, we are waiting to see who has it. Okay, Azzy has it. Other way, Azzy. Okay, now I have it. Okay, switching target to Azzy again, so Azzy needs to stay away. Brilliant, just in time. Okay, it's phase 3, there'll be whirlpools on the floor. You need to move instantly. As soon as you see a whirlpool, as quickly as you see a whirlpool on the floor, you need to move straight away. There is server lag, just to pay attention to that. Okay, this is where you cast your second degree limit break. Take a big chunk of his health off. Just remember, in this phase he will still do the line of high damage on the floor. You need to make sure you move out of that as soon as you see it. And there we go.